Again, it's another day, and I'm glad to be here. My name is Madam Abba A. Anderson, and if today is your first time joining us, we'd like to say a massive welcome to you, and we'd like to say welcome to the Abba Organic Farm, Liberia's Farmers Union, where we put agriculture at the center of all that we do. As promised yesterday, that today we were also going to be coming live to bring out some more discussions as it relate to agricultural productivities in Liberia. So your usual host is Madam Abba A. Anderson. I'm going to be joined by other team members whom will be here shortly after the presentation. Hopefully they will be in and we will together join and then be able to discuss. But kindly help us to share this video because sharing this video is very important to us in everything that we do. And we believe that agriculture plays a major role and has a great impact in the way we live in everything that we do, especially when it relates to human conditions. Agriculture is primary. So again, your host, Madam Abba A. Anderson. And together we will be able to discuss. Today is another day, and we are excited to be here, because we believe that agriculture has all it takes to make a peaceful country, to build an economy, and to connect families together as build a society as well. So again, we are glad. And to all those that did come on yesterday by sending out your text expressing your joy of us, presenting such a program, we'd like to say a thumb up to you. And also those that might be able to have text sent in today. Hopefully we'll have time to read them out. But yesterday we were not able to read them out. But however, we are still here today. Remember, this program is for us all. There is no limit to our education here. There's no limit to all that we want to see Liberia progress to. So that's why we are here, and we are here together with you. Share with us your thoughts. Share with us the way forward. Your analysis is going to be well considered. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Now we are going to start the ball rolling. As usual, we have to give our theme song. And that theme song will be followed by our topic of the night. We're going to be discussing present videos. We're going to be discussing some videos that might educate us to the present conditions of our farmers in Liberia currently, as well as other videos from other countries that may be related to our problem and the way forward. How did they deal with such a problem that we have right now? How other countries were able to, combat hunger, like places like Nigeria, where we have series of people, or I would say so much multitude of human there, people living on the food. How did Nigeria really progress to be able to feed itself and do so exporting as well, and other countries as well? But today, we are first going to have the privilege to see or listening to our farmers. And then from there, we're going to be playing the video. This is it.
Welcome to Abba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union. With Abba Organic, producing high-quality food with low environmental impact, organic farming will play an essential role in developing and maintaining a sustainable food system in Liberia. To achieve this target and to help the organic sector reach its full potential, Our Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union is putting forth an action plan for increased organic production in Liberia, including encouraging and supporting Liberians to go back to the soil and produce more food, negotiating and shifting local farm products for timely income benefits of farmers, working with farmers to grow more food, eat some, sustain their homes, and supply other parts of the world, training farmers to transition from manual to mechanized farming. In our Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, our mission is to ensure a stable supply of affordable food to increase and safeguard the income of Liberian farmers to keep Liberia and its rural areas sustainably vibrant. You can become a member of our Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union right now. Just dial 0880 547 543 or 0776 570 925 or 0886 199 or 0777 567777, or you can directly contact our CEO Abae Addison on +447 943 523387 and you join immediately. Aba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, we are partners for good.
And so we are partner for good. Oh, so to all of our farmers listening to this broadcast across the nation, we want to say we present this program to you tonight. Those also celebrating birthday, weddings, anniversaries, and all other programs and parties, we want to say we are with you and enjoy the best days of your life, as well as those that are in deep, challenging times, loss of family members, friends, and just name it. Those that are in sorrow, we want to stand with you tonight and say, yeah, we are sorry for whatever you are going through, and we pray that God comforts you and give you the strength you need to overcome. So again, we are standing for you and with you in your most darkest day as you undergo your challenge. So tonight's show is going to be centered around our daily activities, which will be at the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union. We move from one point to another, meaning we do not just sit up in the studio and talk, but we actually reach out to find the existing problems our farmers are undergoing, to be able to talk to them and understand them and let them be able to tell us their own stories. And based on those stories, we can then be able to discuss it internationally to seek a means of helping them get out of that trouble. And after all our periods of interviews, visitations with these farmers, we have then realized that it is important to be able to bring to light what they said, that the ears or the listening public can be able to listen to the actual farmers. Because there are many of the time where we think farmers say this, farmers say that. But we want to bring you the true picture, the true happenings, and the current people that are involved. So please stay tuned and have this program on your mind. We urge you or encourage you to follow us on our Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union page, on the Africa 24 TV as well, and all our platforms that we share this incredible video on. We want you all to please stand with us, especially as Liberians, and we are pleading to you as an individual, as an organization, as a friend and partner, to just help us to continue to share, because we believe that many people will be able to transform their lives by listening to this kind of informative program. And as we continue to progress, we also look forward for your continued support in the community. And we want to also take this time to extend our appreciation to everyone who has supported us physically, morally, and whatever way you have contributed to the growth of this program. We like to say we appreciate you. Again, this is it tonight. Let us flow.
We have been from the farm to come back because the network situation, so we continue.
Okay, this one I've just been told that the network situation has caused this video to be made short. So we will have other access to, the another video in relating to this discussion. So just stay tuned. Okay. So just stay tuned with us as we are also joined online with our director. Hello, director.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, hello, director, and you are highly, highly welcome.
Okay. Thank you very much for you giving me this.
Welcome again. Welcome to the Abba
People, which is so essential. In Liberia, as we discussing the fate of our country when it comes to agriculture, when it comes to food availability for all of the citizens, because that's the only way we can enjoy the resources of our country, and that's the only way this country can move forward infrastructure when it comes to infrastructure development, when it comes to human resource development, when it comes to building up the entire country economics. Everything depends on agriculture. Everything, and the only area that we can take those, the only area that we can mainly focus to make sure that those things happen is to deal with the farmers, the rural areas, and the people that are there, their lives have been suppressed, their lives, they have been identified as just mere voters. Nobody want to look at them, but during election we go to them and we need their votes, and after all we need them. But this time around we say no, they should be identified and focus should be made. This is why we have an organic farm, Liberia Farmers Union. We are strongly focusing on conducting an assessment interview across Liberia to really get to know the details of the suffering of our people. Why is it cause? Because the only way that we can solve those problems is when we identify it. If you don't identify the problem, you will keep doing the same thing and getting the same result. But this time around, about identifying saying that we should do different system of farming and get different results. And that is our focus. So that join us, that we all will jointly engaged the agricultural sector of our country so that we can balance the economics of our country and also build our people up financially. That at least Liberia our people will live up to the actual poverty. It depends on you, it depends on us, it depends on everybody's effort. Join our organic farm. Let me Liberia food secure. Join our organic farm. Let deliver our people from this actual poverty. Join our organic farm. Let's build our economies. Join our organic farm for happy life. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Director. And so to us all in the listening audience there, we want to say that was our country director for Liberia. And as he clearly stated that we should join, to be able to rebuild our economy. But before we can go further to what we are about to tap into, it's important that you have an idea of what is going on behind the scene. For example, what are some of the things that farmers are doing? And so this is a video that will give you some updates to what is going on. Stay tuned, please.
The farm Liberia Farmers Union, and we are still at St. J. As you're saying,
Oh God, what's going on tonight?
we are here with farmers who are dealing with animals. So we have come to carry on the interview with them as to how is it like with them. But please share the message, share the information. As we are here, these are all people who are raising animals, especially sheep, goats, the pork or pig. We here with them. And I'm Mekotin Jason presenting you this live OSA broadcast on this 22nd day of February 2023. We are at Sinjay Town, Gaula District, Kipma County. And we are with some farmers. But let me just go strictly to them. So, well, I want to say welcome to the Ava Organic Farm. You who there? Okay. Okay. So we are still here. Well, I want to know who's here.
Yeah, Mr. Sisi. Yeah, I will speak. You controlling this. Maybe you can pass around while the inside.
Now who going there?
No, they are friendly. Yeah, very friendly. They are very friendly.
No. I'm not going there.
Believe us.
I'm going there. I'll just do your interview. But I'm not going there. They are not used to me, so yeah. Wow. So as you can see, yeah. So sir, just introduce yourself, sir. And tell us. Okay. Introduce yourself, sir.
Okay. Hello to all. Jim Momo MB Kamara Jr. From the Sinjay community.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
See what happening here.
Yeah.
Okay, back. So, back. Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, I said I'm Jim Momo MB Kamara from the Sinjay community. We are a group of livestock farmers, but we are on a farm of
those who are engaged into it. You can just go inside.
On a farm of one of our partner, our friend, Mr. Alon Sese. He owns this pig farm that we are.
Oh, you are into the animal farming?
He's on this pig farm that we are on now, taking this interview, conducting this interview.
So putting you, okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay. Yeah, you was introducing yourself, and these are all people who are engaging into the animal farming.
Who are engaged into animal farming. We got women and men all engaged into this thing.
Yeah, just introduce yourself one at a time.
My name is Jim Momo MV Kamara.
Still waiting on the network. Okay. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, you want introducing yourself real quickly, man. Mm-hmm. Mustafa Kemukai. Zul Kamara. Okay, that was really, yeah. Now I want to know from you how you really managing with them and how long you have been there, because to get a large number of them like this, especially the P. I want to know how long you've been into it.
Well, it's a gradual process. We started this farm since 2018.
2018.
2018. And we have been sustaining the family through the process. Self-help project. Although, yes, we give appreciation to one bra, social worker, NGO that came here and helped to provide us with some livelihood support, where they provided pigs and they provided sheep and goats and also chicken that many of us see and benefited from.
Okay.
And this is how come we have been maintaining ours. There are other goat and sheep farmers that are not presently here with us, but they may be on their way coming. So we've been working very hard to maintain this farm. And we know that one day help will come. So you're coming. We are very thankful to you for thinking about animal farmers. Or usually it's not.
Okay, so we wanted to continue the video, but there is some more disruption. So based on that, we are going to head up to the next video. Okay, we are sorry, but there is there is still some level of problem with the video. We don't understand, but we've already told Facebook we have no copyright, so we do not know. Maybe it's Facebook. Lord hope so. But again, we've put no copyright policy up, but we're still finding it difficult for the videos to play. Again, we are about to play another one, and Facebook, we have no copyright to this video. We are only playing it for this show educative purpose. So sometimes Facebook does that because they do not think you have the right to play or to use a particular video. But this is a video that was made through the Aba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union. So it should be playing, but however, it's possible that that could be one of the factors. So we're now going to move into another video that we are only playing for this show purpose. So Facebook will have no copyright.
Paddy Rice Pyramid in Abuja, a project under the CBN's Anchor Boroughs program, all in a bid to boost food production and encourage.
So again, it will be Facebook.
So once we keep this perspective, it becomes easier to see that.
That's Executive Director, Development Specs Academy. Great to have you, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, sir. Yeah, so Facebook, it's a rice pyramid. What's the significance of this?
Well, I think we should move our attention away from just the pyramid to the broader policy thinking that led to the pyramid. It's only one aspect. The Anchor Borrowers program is targets 21 different commodities, of which rice is one, and the objective on three legs. Number one, to improve agricultural yield all over the country. Number two, to minimize or reduce or minimize or possibly eliminate food importation. And thirdly, increase balance of trade. In other words, to enable the country and more foreign exchange. So once we keep this perspective, it becomes easier to see that this is a much broader national goal than just the production of rice. I mean, the one of wheat is on, the one of maize, but 21 commodities, and then 26 financial institutions are involved. So from just this initial observation, you see that the conversation has been reduced to what you might call a distracting narrative, making it look like the anchor program is just about price. No, it is not. And on the matter of balance of trade, if a country exports more, it earns more. The value of its currency gets better, and then the overall economy improves. The intentions. Now, if we say that the idea is to improving yield, is there any indication to that effect? You check the records, it shows that before the program began, we were holding 5.4 million tons, metric tons. As at the stage which was last year, it had come 9 million. Then you also look at the entire value chain. Is there job creation? And you ask the question, the farmer who benefited from it, is it true that they employed more people? The answer is yes. Is it true that the overall output increased? The answer is yes. Also, if you say you're producing more rice, that means you're also going to need more meals, rice meals. And the cost indicators at the time of commencement, there were roughly 6 repeatable meals. Today, they're over 50. So on the first bit, looking at rice alone, you can say, yes, you're seeing some delivery in the field, and you can talk about reduction of import too. The fact also, as at the commencement, I think total record of price imports from Thailand alone was 1.3 million metric tons. By 2016, it had come down to.
Okay. As we clearly can see, is this problem is coming from Facebook. So we've just spoken with the technician, has no problem, but it is from Facebook. The idea of this video and the purpose of this video is to educate us how Nigeria is using a wise method of tackling poverty. How are they using those methods, and how that information or that strategy can be applied to Liberia? How that strategy can impact a better outcome in Liberia. That's why this video was meant to be played. But sadly, Facebook keep cutting us off. Yeah, so focus back on it. Let me get the video down and see. Maybe we will have the video played later. Let me see if we can restart it again. Facebook, we have no copyright. And so we want to say, Mr. Fuma Cisse, we like to say thank you for watching us from Matali. It is a great area. We say thank you for watching us. Kind of share the video, kind of share the video. The video that I actually brought out, like I clearly stated, that video is meant to boost our intention in crop production in Liberia, how Nigeria have invested not only finance, but strategies in place so that the finance that will be placed in those projects will have a better outcomes. And I think you are listening to how much tons they were talking about. And these things or these formats are what I wanted us to listen to as Liberians. And then we can then see the places that we have been lacking in, the strength, so that we grow our own food. See how joyous it is that they are even interviewing him, and you could see that he's so proud of their own achievements. And I think unless we can start to look at that aspect of it and see how other people were able to marginalize poverty. I'm not saying there is no poverty in Nigeria, no, but I'm saying there is a way out in every situation as long as you have the mindset. And I strongly believe that Liberia cannot be as it is right now. But unless we can now deploy the rightful strategy in place so that we can now start growing the mindset of even this generation and the next generations to come, we will have problems. Our problem is not money. Our problem is, where are we investing? How are we actually investing? We have capital. Honestly, Liberia can deploy as many people as possible, but we are just lacking the belief system that Liberia needs to do things for itself, rather than waiting for global people to come in to open companies to do that. Liberians can take initiative, but we need to start from somewhere, and this somewhere is right here. So again, I'm going to try the video. Facebook, I got no copyright to this video. So but I'm going to try it again. Please stay tuned with us. Let's see that it can play. Facebook, we have no copyright. Facebook, we have no copyright.
Good morning. Yes, sir. Yeah, so it's a rice pyramid. What's the significance of this?
Well, I think we should move our attention away from just the pyramid to the broader policy thinking that led to the pyramid. It's only one aspect, the Anchor Borrowers Program. If you look closely, targets 21.
Okay, because the video is not playing as we want, so I might just have to explain bit by bit, so that people who are watching can have the opportunity to understand what the implication of this video. So they are discussing about the rice pyramid, but he is not just focusing on the rice pyramid. He's talking about the broader knowledge that lead to that rice pyramid. Why? It is the policy that provides the strength to be able to motivate people to produce at a large quantity. That policies that give them the right to be able to invest into the soil. That policy is where we are as Liberians. I think that is the key point of this video. It's not about the rice pyramid, but what led to the rice pyramid. If we can grab that part of it, then we can then know how to tackle our own existing problems. Nigeria had to come to a place of understanding that no importation. Nigeria also was importing. But they needed to come to this point where they understand that importation is never the solution. The importation of food have only taken their income out of the country and bringing less into the country. Why? Because it's business. Whenever you are producing, you can produce at your own quantity, at your own quality. But if someone is producing for you, they produce what they have. If you want a particular thing, that means you have to put in an order, and that order might increase the budget. And if you're wondering why 4 months, 5 months in Liberia, 2 months, 3 months, 1 month, the government is not being able to pay the employees on time. Maybe if it is the 25th that employees needs to be paid, sometimes it will have a delay. These are some of the facts. Because if there is no income coming in on time, that means there's no income to be able to pay those that will directly benefit from it. So first of all, in order for us to come up to say we want to be able to feed ourselves, we must also look at the policies that will allow us to eventually get into this. Brothers and sisters, family listening to us, we don't know it all, but we believe that we can learn from others. We believe that the way other people were able to, deploy methods, we can learn from it. And if we do learn from it, we can definitely be able to also put that into use in Liberia. And this way, we can be able to tackle hunger. Do you know how painful it is, or how frustrating it is that you cannot even feed yourself? If you cannot feed yourself, what else can you do as a man, as a body, as a family? What else can you do? You can decide I will wear one clothes 3 days, but you cannot decide not to eat forever. You must eat as long as you live. So let us be able to grab the importance of this video, and let us be able to see the need for it. Again, let me just continue. So Facebook, we have no copyright. Lord, hope it will play.
Different commodities, of which rice is one. And the objective rests on 3 legs. Number one, to improve agricultural yield all over the country. Number two, to minimize or reduce or minimize or possibly eliminate food importation. And thirdly, increase balance of trade. In other words, to enable the country to earn more foreign exchange. So once we keep this perspective, it becomes easier to see that this is a much broader national goal than
just. So right now we're just going to stop this because definitely Facebook is getting on us. Yeah. So for you who have just joined in, we want to say sorry, but this has all to do with Facebook. This has all to do with Facebook. So yeah, so Facebook all to do with what's going on. They are not giving us the permission, even though we've asked, but it seems like we are not getting the permission to play a video. But however, we are still here, and it is important that we are here because we are here to learn. So this entire video is about the rice pyramid in not only rice too, but in Nigeria there has been lots of production that have led the country incomes higher, and also that have brought the family of farmers together. And this relates to us right now. He's just telling us about the policies that they put in place. And I really wanted us all to listen to the beginning, from the beginning to the end of the video, but it's not permitting us. And why he requested first of the policy will be able to give us the opportunity to be able to work. In that policy, it provides us a method, or it provides us an opportunity to know, to be able to have access to support. That policy will be able to guide us in making sure that whatever production we want to carry on, or we are carrying on, we will be able to carry on at a steady standard. That policy will provide our income that farmers will be entitled to. That policy will then be able to stand as a guideline to help farmers work within the confinements of the law. But until we can then grab that, that's why we are running from one election to another election, because we do not have a policies that is in place that is working for everyone. Some policies do work, but it's on the paper. It's not taking impact, or it's not having impact on us. We as Liberians, we are struggling, not because we are poor, but because we do not have a roadmap to work in. That area that will tell us that we need to do this. If we do not do this, this is what is going to happen to us. We need to do it. We have our city lawmakers, they are there, but little laws have yet to be changed and have impacts. That's why we will be in Liberia, and we are still hunting for food outside. Whereas income is coming in, allocations of funds are being made in place, but yet we are all joyously happy to go and purchase bag of rice from the store. No Liberian brand on the market. You are not seeing that this rice is made in Liberia, or this banana, or these things are locally produced on a higher scale. We are not talking about hand to mouth. We know there are a lot of people who have no other option but to just do small farms. But those smallholder farmers can then be turned into the industrialized farmers. The same thing Nigeria did. Today, the rice pyramid that Nigeria is talking about, the cocoa, the cassava and the rest of it, these were all smallholder farmers, that was able to get allocations of funds from banks because of the policy that they changed, because of the system that was working for them. So farmers had opportunity to walk into the bank, and loans were being able to be given to them based on what? The policies. Director, are you still here with us? Are you listening? Because we are not hearing you. Sorry. Okay. Thank you. So those policies that we need as farmers, that's what we are talking about tonight. And that's what we are focusing on tonight. Because as long as we do not have a policies in place, that means we are still going to be begging for rice and buying other food crops, commodities. But if we can be able to have a system, for example, we have the Farmers Union. The bank can then look at this union and say, okay, because you have this amount of people or SYC that is working with you, we can work with you. If only you stand for this person, or you stand for this particular allocation, or this identical fund is made for you to produce a certain amount. If this is not done, then the bank take its own action. Something like that work. But Liberia right now, banks The last thing they want to hear is for farmer to go to them and even ask for $100. They rather to give the $100 to some other group of people than to give it to farmers. So you see where the government came into Nigeria and how Nigeria boosts its economy by that government intervention in both policies and financial support. For Liberia, we are yet to understand the values of farmers. We are yet to understand that farming is the way out. We are yet to understand that the soil is rich and can be able to provide jobs opportunity, as he was clearly saying here. He said that not only that the policy work, but the policy provide jobs. The policy then provide income. The policy then boost the country economy. The policy then put the country back onto the map. Why? Because the policy now have made them to be able to drive the strength of agriculture back to the people. Nigeria was able to also be able to export food. Now, if you live here in Europe and America, you will see a lot of products from Nigeria and Ghana. The sea cassava that we have in Liberia is here. It's coming from Ghana. It's coming from Nigeria. It's coming from Ivory Coast. It's coming from other places. Why I say there is a boundary between Liberia to every other country? It's because of these little things called policies that we think is little, but it's strong because it provides us the rights and the support that we will need to be able to go back. As we are going now to election, trying to ask for people to put you in power or wanting a power, we want you to also put into consideration those things that will work for the country, integrity, that will work for the country economy, that will work for us as a society. Looking at agriculture as a no-go zone has led Liberia to where it is. And we want to tell you that agriculture is the way out. It's the answer to our current problems in Liberia. If you've been waiting for investors, you can see how long it has taken us. We are yet to identify the investors coming in. Why? Because we have rejected the greatest investor, which is agriculture. A country that does not even have food to feed itself, how can you attract an investor? You are living in a pocket of the investors. Because why? Somebody have to decide that yes, farming is important, and they get engaged into it. And you go to them, you ordering tons of food products, whereas your farmers right there do not even need that amount. 30,000, 14 million going to allocate to people who will bring in rice, substance food. We can pass the law and we can sign those contracts for people to import, but yet we cannot sign a contract to elevate our own Liberian farmers, to give us sustainable food, to give us nutritional food to help us live a better life. How many of us are here waiting to see rest in peace, and we are still waiting to see what is the cost of death? We are paying money to know what is the cost of death. The cost of death is just right there. The cost of death is the food that we are eating. Most of it is personal, and so most of us has developed so much unexplained cases of sickness that we are yet to have diagnosis of, and those things take our life in the early time possible. That's why sometimes they say, oh, something happened, and if people just know, if you are not eating the right food, there is a reaction that comes. You develop something out of your organ, your heart, your pressure. I mean, just name it. Everything in the body is important. And that's why what goes in it must be also cleverly looked at. We must not always think that we are harming everybody else and we are free. No, we are not investing cleverly. We are not focusing our mind cleverly. We think we are clever. No, we have so much death rate right now. It poisons our heart to see so many people die. Director, just before you go, you can add what you want to add, and then maybe from there, then we can. I see your phone keep beeping in and out. It seems like your network is going low. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, so if you got something to add, you can just add before we close because I keep hearing.
Yeah, yes, I think you have said all. The most important things that affect the agricultural sector is the policy. And the policy is what provide the guidelines, is what protect the farmers, is what support the farmers also. So it's actually important that a policy be crafted that will affect the lives of the farmers. Like we are doing those days, there was agricultural bank. Yeah. And the bank was giving loan to farmers. And the farmers were producing, they produce a set of product and pay the money back. Because why? There was policy. But nowadays you will hear from people saying that like everybody are not trusted. How will you say this if you have not tested your people? If you don't even care to test them, if you are building more interest in foreigners than your people, because you can take the foreigner and carry them and stand by them and they credit your own money and invest in it, send the seed money back to their home, and you benefit nothing. So why is it that can you put policy in place that money will affect the life of your people positively? I think we need to graduate from that level to start to recognize our own people in our country, to start to work towards the growth and development of our country. That's the only way that Liberia will move forward. If we have crafted those policy and implement it through explaining it to the people locally that people will understand in a Liberian way, so that we all can work together for the betterment of our country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Director. And so that was our country director. So as we clearly stated, we all have come to it through the highway. Right now, as you clearly know, prices of rice is not going to come down. I will tell you here for facts. You do not expect that they will be paying for a huge tariff in different in different country. And in that different country, we will then be able to bring rice and sell the rice for $1,000. It will not be. It will not be because we are not the producer of it. So because we are not the producer of it, we are paying extra for the transport, which is the shipment from one place to another. We are paying to the different ports authority to bring the rice into Liberia. And we are not only looking at rice, we are looking at chicken, we are looking at a lot of things, because it's not only rice that is coming to Liberia. I will tell you, my people, we have almost all 70 to 80% of our daily meal comes from outside. And we set it on the rich soil. That's the most sad thing that puzzles everyone. Even when I'm here talking to people to come in to help, then they are asking us, why are you people sitting on gold and diamonds on the world most prestigious commodities, Like you can have great food from your country, you have water, good water system, you also have a good forest. But why are you people still struggling to feed yourself? And you are not just young, you are the oldest. Why have you not adapted? Why have you not yet adapted from other countries that you were far ahead of when you got colonized? The great America that we all talk about, America is feeding itself. America produces a food. Even now, when fertilizer went bad, what did they do? They try to find means and methods that they can put in place that they can be able to still sustain their economy. Liberians, we need to wake up. Like I said, I will not stop talking. Sad, but I won't. One day, my voice will be heard. One day, the Aba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union will be listened to. One day, it will grab attention. One day, it will have an impact positively on our generation. I believe that we are in the struggle right now. But I believe that the struggle will one day be over. We cannot live and breathe and remain in the struggle. I believe the system is going to change. And people that have this knowledge that is needed will be able to benefit. We must not all fold our hands and think it is all right. No, it is not all right. Liberia is going backward. We cannot feed ourselves, and all that we do is to do secret killing and doing all sort of wrong things. It is not all right. If we can start thinking developmentally, then we can then be able to build our society. We must be able to think outside the box and know that the system has an impact on what is happening to us today. We must rewrite the system in our minds, in our hearts, and be focused and ready to move. Strangers will not come from far to help us. We must start, and then people will be impressed to help us. Matter of fact, if even we have 10 or 15 Liberians who will think positively and come together, I think we can start from there. I think we can move from there. I still do not believe that Liberia has gone to the point that it can never be able to come back. I think we can. But we just need that arms of support, that motivation, that place, that person that will stand up and say these things. Politics aside. Politics aside. Some people just only in Monrovia. But if you really want to see the impact of what we have done to ourselves, walk outside of Monrovia. Just take a drive outside the counties. And you see young children, young women, young men have turned into being all frustrated, devastated, because there is no way out. Certain groups are enjoying indeed, but the majority are perishing into poverty. They are no longer able to even afford a zinc, even though they are up in the interior, but they cannot even afford a zinc. And you have children, that you have pregnant women, you have a community without without even a complete toilet, not even a drinking water. All because the community cannot come together, it cannot even be able to sustain itself. I know some people might say, oh yeah, these people are lazy. Yes, I do agree that at a certain extent, Liberians are lazy, but they are lazy from the mind. I don't think they are lazy physically. I think they are lazy up the mind. Once the mind starts to grow and develop, I'm telling you, the motivation comes along. I didn't expect that I would be able to sit here one day and be able to talk to people who will be listening to us or listening to me. I always felt, no, I'm not going to be good at that. But you see, when the mind change, then you think differently. Then you do things differently. Then you do not worry much about how it looks like, but you worry about what impact it make. And this is where I want us men and women of Liberia, the generation of change, the generation that I am in, to see a new Liberia. Do not expect it from the politicians. Do not expect that they are coming to change your country and make it a better place. They are all the same. But what I want you to expect is a mindset that will work in a system that will provide that support, that help, that needed person that will be there to walk our mind through and build it up into a skill that we will definitely need. How sweet it is to wake up and be able to provide yourself a meal. How joyous it looks like when you're looking at your baby girl or your son or your daughter going to school and she has enough to eat. How great you feel that you have accomplished a meal that your family can rely on. And this is not just a meal, this is an income with a meal. That's what agriculture is. It's going to give you an income, and then they give you a meal. That means that you have a peace of mind. You will be less stressed, and you can build whatever society you want to build, whatever dream house you want to build, whatever economy, how much amount you want to leave in your account is going to be there. All because you have grabbed the attention of the nation's highest employment sector. I believe we can do this, Liberians. I believe we can share this together. I just strongly believe there are people out there that are still having the mindset to know that what we are saying here is not drama, or we are not making up stories, but we are saying facts that stands up to show in other countries. Look, we have the same how you call it, the same politics everywhere around the world. But the people also put in the right mechanism that will work along with the politics they're doing. So that will stay as the policies that will work for the people. Matter of fact, the UK, yes, sir, we have changed so many prime ministers. So many in a short time, and everybody knows about that. But the people are working to fix the economy. They are working to improve the economy. Day on today, they are thinking what they can do. Are we ready, focused? Another 2023 is here now. And all we are looking at is October. But October is coming right now. It's going to be finished. But we still have the problem there. That's why we change president to president to president. We still have the very problem. Liberia probably have never been presidency because presidents have come in and gone out. Liberians' problem has been the mindset to know that the truth is not only in politics. There are more outside of politics. We put so much strength in our politicians and believe in hopes. That's why when they fail us, we cannot even afford. We get so bitter. We come on the social media. We abuse one another. We in on one another. We hate one another. Because our strength have not been due to ourselves that we can also build a society. Our strength has always been placed into someone hopeful, presidential hopeful. I want you to know that, yes, it is good to have them. Oh, yes, I appreciate them. They are good people. I mean, they are leaders. We must expect and respect them. But I want you to know that as a farmer, you can rebrand Liberia. You have the power. You have that power in you. As long as we have the right policies in place, and we will continue to speak until we can speak to the right people. That's why the fight, there have been so much challenges. We have tried to reach out to people of influence, brothers and sisters, family that are listening. We have tried to reach the people of influence that we think that will buy the idea. But you know what? Liberia is fighting against itself. Even those that have went to school, learn, you think that they are there to help us. No. We reach out to them. We want that level of support. We will engage with the farmers. We need it. No, they won't even want to be battle with you. That's the first thing. Even if you try calling them, they don't think it's necessary to call you. But you know what? We are not going to relent. We are not giving up. Someday, like I said, somebody is going to hear us. So if you are in a society or in a community, do not feel depressed because it's just a matter of time. And I'm here to say this to us all. It's just a matter of time. We are coming to get there as long as we remain committed and focused. We are going to get there. Some may be in the boat and think that the boat is finished. It's going to catch shine. No, there are sometimes a rescue that comes up, and we are on the verge of reaching to our destiny. We are on the verge of reaching to that place that we want. And I want you all to come on board because it's not easy. The boat is not easy. I will sit here and tell you the facts. The boat is not easy because Liberians have never come to the point of understanding that agriculture is the way out. They are always been looked at as nothing. So you reaching out to them, you telling them you're talking about agriculture. It's just like, oh man, this person does not know what they're talking. But if you tell them I want to be this person, I want to run this, run this campaign, you will see motivation. But you know what? I look them in the eyes and say to them, because of the lack of knowledge, many shall perish. And that's why we are perishing in poverty, because all we believe that only politics can make us successful. But no, it's been proven times without number that without politics, there is a way out. And you can be successful, you can be rich, you can have a consistent income, and you can have the house and the dream that you will need. So on behalf of the Aba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union, it's been a rough time. From the time we started till now, there have been numerous challenges. But you know what? We will always remain focused, determined, knowing that we are there for the betterment of Liberia. So please continue to share our video. Please continue to listen to us. Please continue to invite more people to this program. Bring us the more comments that you wish to bring out, and we together will definitely be able to air that up. So tonight we say thank you again. So online we have Maurice Abdallah. We say thank you so much. He says sure, that means he's supporting. We have Maje Toure. Maje, we say thank you. I will try to reach you. Leave me your telephone number. I know you've been filing so long and you wanted to have a little chat, but just leave your telephone number. We will definitely get to reach you. And we say Rich Boy, Ducle Rich Boy. Also, we say thank you. You're always sharing our video and finding us. We appreciate you. So, Director, will you just want to give your closing statement because we got limited time to close? Hello? Your phone is muted.
Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yeah, we are actually member of our organic farm, like John Farmers Union. We will continue to say this, and we'll always say it because We need change. We need improvement in agricultural sector. We want our people to do agriculture with happiness and live in peace and harmony while making a farm. So we are calling on the policy maker that the policy you made, we are begging you, that policy should affect the life of our farmers positively. This is why we are here in Liberia, and we are Liberians, and the majority of the population of this country, they are all farmers. And even you, the representative, you from the family background. Your father was farmer, your mother was, even you yourself, you grew up on the farm before even going to that position, before ascending there. So you need to think about your people. You need to pave the way that your people will see the light in you. So let us pay more attention on agriculture. Our organic farm will stand by. We stand by our farmers, and we also open doors for anyone who is willing to help our farmers. We say to you, you are welcome to join us, that we all can make our country more secure. We have our Facebook platform. You can get logged in there. You will see us. And then majority of those work we do, they are all there. The interviews on our YouTube page, get there. On our website, we are there. We stand by our farmers, and we open doors to every Liberians, to all donors that want to help our farmers. Thank you very much. And to all of our listeners, I say good day to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Director. And so to all of our listeners, as our directors just said, we want to say thank you for being a part of this unique program. We want you to kind of share as much as you can, and also follow us on our Facebook, our YouTube channel, or our website. It's the same name, the Abba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union. So you will find all of our information and where we are, what are we hailing to do. All of those things are also going to be there. Again, we are talking about reaching out to Bone County. So right now, Cape Mount, we have had much interviews. So we are focused on heading to Bone County. So if you are from Bone County, Katwae, so it means hello to all that are from Bone County tonight. We want to say we might be reaching into your town, your village, or your location, wherever you are. Expect us there. Remember, boots is on the ground. So we will be there shortly, and you will be hearing from the people of Bone County. What do they have to say when it relates to agriculture? What are some of the things that are affecting the progress of their food productivity in the county of Bone? One of Liberia's bread basket. So this comes to the end of our program tonight. We hope you enjoyed this and stay tuned with us our next edition. Thank you, your usual host, Madam Abba A. Anderson. And together we will move our country forward. I love you. We love Liberia, and Liberia is all that we have.
Welcome to Abak Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union, with Abak Organic producing high-quality food with low environmental impact. Organic farming will play an essential role in developing and maintaining a sustainable food system in Liberia. To achieve this target and to help the organic sector reach its full potential, Abak Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union is putting forth an action plan for increased organic production in Liberia. including encouraging and supporting Liberians to go back to the soil and produce more food, negotiating and shifting local farm products for timely income benefits of farmers, working with farmers to grow more food, eat some, sustain their homes, and supply other parts of the world, training farmers to transition from manual to mechanized farming. In Aba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union, our mission is to ensure a stable supply of affordable food to increase and safeguard the income of Liberian farmers to keep Liberia and its rural areas sustainably vibrant. You can become a member of Aba Organic Farm Liberia Farmers Union right now. Just dial 0880-547-543 or 0776-570-925 or 0886-199-299 or 0777-567777. Or you can directly contact our CEO, Abae Addison, on +447 943 523387, and you join immediately. Aba Organic Farm, Liberia Farmers Union, we are partners for good.
And so we are partner for good. See you again another day. Bye.